Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Taurus. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. Taurus, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm going to preemptively apologize for the distractions that come in the form of my cats fighting with each other. In the last reading, I had to actually separate them. So, fingers crossed, hopefully they'll behave. I also have a brand new deck. It's the Marigold Tarot. You can find it on Etsy, but it has skulls and skeletons, so you know I'm going to be fucking obsessed with it. Alright, we're going to start off with the Fairy Godmother Oracle. So we have for Taurus, please. So the first two cards we have are romance and authenticity. So Taurus, I feel like there's something here about you being able to find your romantic partnership that you're looking for if you focus on authenticity. That will be kind of like a magnet to pull this partner of yours your way. So what does that look like? Authenticity, right? It can mean a lot of different things. Stop trying to be other people. Be exactly who you are. Then we have rejuvenation. So you may want to take a little bit of time for yourself. I don't know, maybe not everyone's into the spa day or getting your nails done, but do something that helps you feel relaxed and recharged. Getting out in nature, I think, is a really great way to do that for most people, especially if you can find a way to actually touch the ground. Sounds silly, but makes a difference. All right, and then the last one we have out is kindness. So I feel like a lot of what is going to help you, Taurus, with regards to your healing and your becoming more authentic is making sure that you are being kind to yourself. So this drawing here on this card is depicting giving an apple to someone, and I think Spirit is saying it's time you gave that apple to yourself. You may have tried really hard to find validation through external connections, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to take a look in the mirror, see what you love about yourself, and build that confidence that you have in yourself so that you're able to have stronger external connections. All right, let's see. We're going to dive into that Marigold Tarot that I told you about. We've got, that's the card I showed you, the World. So there's an end of a cycle here for you, Taurus, and the beginning of a new one, specifically within your love life. So Taurus, you may have recently had a change of your perspective or seen things in a way that help you realize a different approach or a different value system is important for you so that you can avoid the sleeplessness and the heartache that you have experienced thus far in your romance life. For those of you who are fans of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, maybe you're, retiring the dentist system. Sorry. Love that show. All right. Then we have the King of Wands. This is clarifying authenticity. I feel like Taurus, a big message here for you in terms of how you can really start loving yourself, find happiness yourself so that you're able to be a really great partner in a relationship, is to invest time in the things that you are passionate about. If you are an artist, go make some art. If you are a dancer, go get your dance on. Do something that, several things ideally, that really help you feel alive. We have the Five of Swords coming out to clarify rejuvenation. There's something here, Taurus, that has made you feel defeated or frustrated or like you need to give up on something. And Spirit is saying there's no need for you to give up. Just take like a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a break. There's an intermission in the play, if you will. Just enough time for you to reassess what you've been investing in and what you want to invest in going forward. Because with this Eight of Rings in the reverse, there's a sense here that you have been building towards something and investing in something, but you haven't really seen the payoff yet. By the way, rings in the Marigold Tarot are pentacles, so that would be the Eight of Pentacles. The thing to keep in mind is this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is clarifying kindness. I feel like you have invested in the wrong areas, Taurus. You may have, lost time in a codependent relationship, or you may have, thought something was important or someone was important and it wasn't. Do yourself a favor, look at your life, see who's in your inner circle, see what your hobbies or work or whatever is, and see if all of that is a wise investment for you. Does it take a toll on your mental health? Does it build you back up? Does it inspire you? These are the things that you should be getting from your investments. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, two knights. Interesting. To clarify the world, and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like there's a desire here for you, Taurus, to have an end of a cycle with feeling like you've managed to build an emotional connection that only ends up crumbling, and avoid the short-term temptations that have led to the long-term heartbreak. So in other words, that could look like anger management, dealing with like commitment issues. What is it here that has made you less likely to be consistent and dedicated and reliable? Because those are things you're good at. You're an earth sign. You're known for stability. So it's in there, somewhere in there, right, Taurus? You just have to kind of shed that skin of other shit that people have taught you that you should be doing, and be true to yourself. Because with this authenticity card, you know who you want to be and who you want to present to the people around you as your new self, right? Then we have the Seven of Rings in the reverse, clarifying the King of Wands. I feel like there's been a problem here for you, Taurus, where whatever has been a passion for you in the past, you have felt like you weren't able to fully dedicate yourself to that passion or those passions. And I think a lot of that just has to do with being distracted by toxic people or toxic behaviors. So Spirit wants you to know that once you focus on these things that are your passion, you can let go of that propensity to end up feeling like you've invested in something that was a waste of your time. So we have the Nine of Wands clarifying the Five of Swords. Spirit knows, Taurus, that it feels like you have been through battle after battle after battle. You may be, kind of seeking a little bit of alone time now to lick your wounds or try to figure out what your next moves are. But Spirit wants you to know that you have experienced a lot of heartbreak that took on slightly different masks or faces, but it all boils down to the same core problem that you're working on right now. So keep working on that. It might be codependency, it might be abandonment issues, whatever it is, there's something here that you have figured out, Taurus. You haven't finished it, but you know what you're working on. Stay focused on that. Don't let other people tell you what you should be focused on, because your intuition knows best. Temperance. This is a card about healing. Once you invest in your healing, your ability to invest in these passions will increase. So, how do I mean? So, one of the reasons I think I've been able to really enjoy being an artist is because it gives me the opportunity to process things that have hurt me in a healthy way. So, like I'm not out there drinking away my sorrows. I'm, making something pretty. And it helps me process the thoughts that I have while also having a little bit of a distance from it, right? So I feel like Spirit wants you to figure out a plan, something you can stick to that enables you to process these things that you need to be dealing with so that you have a consistency here, right? Because Taurus, you know what you're working on, you know what you need to do, you know what you want to have as far as an end result or an outcome. It's the consistency that you need to work on. We're going to clarify with the OG, the Rider-Waite. What else do we have for Taurus, please? The Hermit. It's just confirmation of everything I've been saying. Take some time, reassess the situation, see what you need to do for you. Be good to you, be kind to you. So we have a Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is clarifying the Knight of Wands. Okay, I'm going to give it to you straight. I don't know if you're going to like it, Taurus, but this is what I'm seeing. The problems that you have faced in relationships seem to all boil down to immediate gratification or short-term versus long-term. So in other words, for people that have a problem with cheating, oh, well, I just can't help myself. I was drinking or whatever it is, like making excuses because I have a sex addiction, whatever it is. Or like this flighty behavior, well, I have abandonment issues, so it's really hard for me to present like a reliable, long-term partner in a romantic situation. Whatever it is, Spirit wants you to let go of the insecurities and the habits that you have associated to the things that have gone wrong, whether that's an inability or an unwillingness to actually get close to somebody, a preference for being more of like a fuckboy or like a keeping things physical, just doing like friends with benefits things. There's something here that you have identified as a need for you to change, and that's very important for you to adhere to. Then we have the Sun. This is the happiest card in the whole deck, and it's clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, right? Oh yeah, 7 of Rings. So this is actually kind of a beautiful message here. I think what we are learning with this one is that once you focus on how you can make yourself happy, you don't lose that happiness. I'm kind of annoyingly bubbly, right? It's not everybody's cup of tea. That's fine. I don't have to be. But it's not like I don't go through difficult times, right? Like I've definitely had a lot of obstacles, a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of bullshit to like get through. But especially like right now, what I draw my strength from is the knowledge that no matter who comes and goes out of my life or into my life, I make myself happy. I could be sitting on a patio making jokes to myself and be perfectly happy. I'm a little bit weird for that, but like that's what Spirit wants for you. You need to be able to feel confident that you need nobody else to be happy. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Spirit wants you to let go of the fear that you will never have that like wish fulfillment, partnership, relationship, home life. You will, but you have to work for it and you have to believe in it. See this Five of Cups here? Some of you are so focused on the past and what's been lost that you're not willing to focus on what you can do to invest or build a better future. Spirit wants you to turn the fuck around. Leave those stupid 2 cups alone. They're probably at some garage sale somewhere being sold to some petty Betty. Focus on the 3 cups on the 2 cups that are behind you so that you can find a way to make those that Ace of Cups or that Ace of Pentacles. There's more hope for you here that you're not looking at. All right, we're just going to get a couple of spiritual AF cards for you, and then we'll call it. What else do we have for Taurus? You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. Yeah, I think anyone with a family knows that. What else do we have for Taurus? Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. Taurus, when it gets really difficult, try to remind yourself that you are becoming a better person right fucking now. And sometimes that means you have to go through difficult things. It's like when you're at the apex of a roller coaster and you're like almost about to shit yourself because you think you might be that one person that falls to their death from a roller coaster, but then it like gets over that hump and then it's like the best feeling ever. You're right there. You just gotta hold on to the guardrail. People aren't ignoring you, love bug. I feel called to tell you, Taurus, that sometimes the universe sequesters you away from people. It can be easy to think that they are avoiding you or that they don't want to know what's going on in your life, but I think there's a need for you to accept that sometimes the universe wants you to be on your own, wants you to have time by yourself, even if it's hard, even if it's painful, because it gets you to that place where you can make your own happiness. So, embrace the solitude. I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and subscribes.